Wish Me Dead is a new movie directed by Taylor Sheridan, and also Taylor Sheridan directed Wind River, Hella High Water, and Yellowstone, so you know I was excited for this. In Those Who Wish Me Dead, it revolves around a teenager who witnessed a murder and then he finds himself being pursued by two assassins in the Montana wilderness. He then meets up with a survival expert being played by Angelina Jolie, who is tasked at protecting him in a force that will soon consume them all. And we had the movie Those Who Wish Me Dead. This movie has an astonishing cast, and I gotta tell you that the performances from everyone that did their part. I have to say that I would say that the kid in this movie, I don't know the kid's name and the actor who plays the kid, but I thought the kid did a decent job of showing the emotional beats, and also Angelina Jolie did a good job with her performance. It's Angelina Jolie, baby. We're talking about Angelina Jolie. You know Angelina Jolie is gonna bring it. The way this movie was structured, I had to break down Taylor Sheridan's style when it comes to his movies. Like, when you're watching his movies, like, the way he develops his characters, he doesn't really, like, develop his characters through exposition. He usually develops their characters through, like, dialogue or a certain scene structure. He doesn't spoon feed you information. You have to be reliant on yourself to figure out what kind of characters they are. Similar movie I can talk about and break down is Wind River. There wasn't much exposition with that movie, but there is character development through the scene structures. So now, watching this movie, I was expecting to see something like the setup, but there was no setup whatsoever. Like in the beginning parts of the movie, it starts off with these two assassins being played by Nicholas Hoult and Aidan Gillian. There is no motive. You don't really get the motive of why they're killing folks. Like, why they're killing folks. They're assassins. All we know when you watch the movie is they're assassins and they're killing folks. But why? Why are they killing folks? Why are they going after this boy? What does this boy know? What kind of information does this boy know? What's so important about this kid? And there was really nothing important about this kid. He's just a regular kid when you watch the movie. The only character that got some semblance of a small little backstory was the main character, Angelina Jolie. Like, it's pretty much basic information. She is a firefighter / survival expert. That's essentially her character. Like, outside of that, I don't know much about her. So when you're watching the movie, you're kind of like questioning why you're watching this movie. Because like the whole entire movie didn't have its own plot. That does not make sense. How can a movie not have its own plot? Like, the structure wasn't there. There wasn't much setup with the other characters. It's just fat. It's just a 1 hour and 39 minutes of a cat and mouse game throughout the whole entire movie with no motive. So why am I watching two assassins kill random people just for them to, it just didn't lack. And that was probably one of the main things I got out the movie. Like, one of the main disappointing things, actually, the main complaint on the whole entire movie is no plot, no setup. You don't know the characters' motives. There wasn't character development. And not only does this movie doesn't have a plot, there isn't much development or backstory with the characters. This movie didn't really have backstory. But I would at least accepted exposition. At least. But there was none of that. So what am I gravitating towards? Those Who Wish Me Dead is a dead movie. It's a disappointment. If you are a fan of Angelina Jolie and you're gonna watch her movie, star in it, then this is a good guilty pleasure for you. But I recommend not watching the movie. You'll find yourself bored, especially for 1 hour and 39 minutes. It's fast paced, it's like cat and mouse, but with no motive and no plot. I don't understand why you can make a movie with no plot, but this probably is a huge disappointment from Taylor Sheridan. Probably one of the worst projects I've seen of his career. So I gotta give Those Who Wish Me Dead a Val Kilmer Batman. It's guilty pleasure, forgettable. It's fine. That's my review of Those Who Wish Me Dead. Have you seen this movie? What are your thoughts on this movie? Comment below and let's talk about it. Or we could talk about something else entirely. And I'll see you guys in my next review. My next review, I'm going to review The Woman in the Window. That's coming up next. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.
cool.